What's going on, people? It's Low Heat, and in this video we're checking out the ingredients to a spaced out G-Funk beat. So in order to have enough variety in the beat, I've created two different parts that play one after the other throughout the arrangement. The common thing between these parts are the piano chords and the drums. So let's have a look at the piano. I'm using the stock grand piano from Ableton, from the grand piano pack. Again, proving that Ableton has some pretty decent sounds from the stock library, contrary to what a lot of people are claiming, that the sounds are trash. That is not the case at all. So with the grand piano, it's just super simple chord progression. It's a 1-5 progression in D. So the first chord is the D minor 9. And then it goes to A minor 9. Different voicings for the two chords, and this gives us the harmonic foundation for the other instruments. In the intro, I actually have the bass notes of the chord playing, which makes it extra dramatic. But throughout the beat, I've removed the bass notes from the piano part so that it leaves more space for the actual bass line. I've got the cabasa, again a stock Ableton sound. Pretty simple. Drums are from the Emperor kit, which is again stock kit from Ableton, and it's a very typical pattern for West Coast beats. So these are the parts that are the same throughout the track. Then we have our bass line. So the bass line is probably the most important sound here. I'm using the Repro with the Funk Octaves bass preset. It sounds super convincing, super punchy, super fat. And I've also left the reverb on the bass line, which is a big no-no for me. I never use reverb on bass. However, I felt it sounded pretty decent here. And again, the bass line is focused around the root note of the chord that's playing in the moment. The muted guitar, a very characteristic sound for West Coast beats. Too much reverb on this one with the hybrid reverb. I can't stop using this thing since Live 11 came out. Without the reverb, sounds pretty dry. And again, be careful when adding so much reverb, because it takes a lot of space in your mix, as if you're adding another sound to your mix. But I feel it adds a super cool ambience to the guitar. And you also have the lead melody typical for G-Funk. It's the SA Suite lead from Repro 1. As you can see, the intervals that I'm using between the notes, I use a lot of seconds, which makes the melody sound a bit darker, and it gives it this kind of criminal vibe, which is very nice with G-Funk tracks. So for the second part of the beat, I switch the bass line and the guitar part, and I add some other instruments. So here's how the bass line sounded in the second part. Loosely following the chord progression. The muted guitar, a bit more melodic this time. I also added some chromatic voices from the voice box pack in Live 11. Again, hybrid reverb. And and some other bits that I added here. This is the hybrid keys from Native Instruments. I have this mallet instrument that I really like called Future Bells. I use it a lot as well. So this is a melodic instrument, but I also use it kind of as a percussion, because you see that the part is pretty monotonous, but it adds a nice flavor to the beat. And I've grouped these two sounds and I've sidechain compressed them to the Emperor kit, which my drums are coming from. And the lead melody for the second part, again with the same instrument, the sweet lead from Repro 1. Brass preset from Repro 5, doubling the piano. So I'm gonna play the whole beats now and listen to how the muted guitar and the bass line, they like talk to each other. They have this question and answer relationship, which is really helpful to create memorable melodic lines and bass lines. So thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you in the next one.